Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to create a glowing effect in Photoshop. Glowing effects can be used to create a dramatic and eye-catching look in your photos and designs. In this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of creating a glowing effect in Photoshop. So make sure to stick with me throughout the entire video. The first step is to open the image you want to create the glow effect on. Make a selection of the character using any of the selection tools. Once you have the selection, create a layer mask on the layer to isolate the character. Next, duplicate the layer using Ctrl and J on the keyboard. Delete the layer mask of the second layer and rename it as background. Rename the first layer as character. Reduce the brightness of the image by creating a levels adjustment layer. Duplicate the adjustment layer and drag one on top of the background layer. Adjust the sliders to reduce the brightness of the background. Repeat the same process for the characters layer. Perfect. Here comes the fun part. We are going to add the glow effect. Select the ellipse tool and draw a circle on the character. Change the fill of the circle to none and choose an orange color for the stroke. Set the thickness value to 6 and adjust the position and size of the ring. After that, create a layer mask on the rings layer. This mask will help us erase certain parts of the ring to make it appear to go around the character's body. Now, while pressing the Ctrl key, click on the thumbnail of the character's layer mask to activate the selection. Make sure that the foreground color is set to black and start cleaning the unwanted parts of the ring using the hard round brush tool. It's time to apply the glowing effect. Duplicate the ring and apply a Gaussian blur filter. Set the blur radius to 5 and change the blending mode of the layer to screen. Repeat the process and keep on adjusting the value of the blur radius according to mine. Once you are done, select all the glow layers and group them. Adjust the color of the glow by creating a color balance adjustment layer on top of the group. Click on the clipping button and adjust the sliders. There's something wrong with my ring, so I'm going to fix it quickly. Now, to make the glow effect realistic, it needs to cast some highlights on the body of the character. So select the layer mask of the levels adjustment layer and start painting on the parts for the highlights. After doing that, create a hue and saturation adjustment layer on top of the levels layer and clip it to the layer below. Click on colorize and adjust the sliders till you get a color that matches the ring's color. Press Ctrl and I on the keyboard to invert the change. Select the brush tool and start painting over the highlighted areas with a brush flow of 11%. Make sure to use the soft round brush for the painting. Let's enhance the effect by creating a solid color fill layer on top of the hue and saturation. Clip it to the layer below. After that, press Ctrl and I to invert the layer and start painting over the mask using a flow of 3%. To make the glow effect more realistic, create a new layer and rename it as Highlights. Press Alt key and click on any part of the ring to sample its color. Then set the blending mode of the highlight layer to color dodge and start painting around the edges of the character. Adjust the levels of the background and also the characters layer and call it quits. There you have it, an easy and effective way to create a glowing effect in Photoshop. Don't be afraid to experiment with different colors, blending modes and textures to create unique and interesting effects. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more Photoshop tutorials and tips.